friends and soon-to-be friends. It is that time of the month where we eat food and explore the world together, and today's place we are exploring is the United Kingdom. I really enjoy these. I enjoy not only getting to see some of the different snacks and desserts that are in the other parts of the world, but also the trivia that they have in here. Like, I just really enjoy learning about other parts of the world. I find it really fun, so I hope you enjoy these videos as well. So grab those snacks, grab those drinks, or those boxes if you would like, and let's find out what good yumminess we will be eating today. So we have our little card here again that lets you know, welcome to the United Kingdom. It tells you different parts of the United Kingdom, what to expect there. And then our little booklet. This is where all the fun stuff is. So let us see, what is the word of the day? So yum is acceptable, but you could also say scrummy or scrumptious. That is the word of the day, scrumptious. So this one does have the tunes and it does have a QR code for us to listen to music. I don't know what happened to Greece. Greece doesn't have any music, I guess. But we'll get to the trivia at the end. I have all the good goods. I don't want to ruin the surprise. So the first thing, oh no, teeny yums. I say oh no because, what was it, Germany's teeny yums? I liked one of their teeny yums. But the candy mix with the best pick, so that means it's going to be like random stuff in here. We got two different types of toffee. Is the UK known for toffee? So we have the Bristows Clotted Cream Fudge, soft candy fudge with clotted cream. Clotted cream has been a staple of British cuisine for centuries, possibly introduced by Phoenician traders. Traditionally, it is made by slowly heating fresh cow's milk, allowing the cream to rise and clot. This method extended dairy shelf life before refrigeration. Interesting. Reading that didn't sound super appealing, but I bet it tastes great. It smells really sweet. That's the only thing with toffee, is that it's really, really sweet. Oh, this one's softer, it's chewy. It's pleasant. I don't eat a lot of toffee either because I do have a permanent retainer and this is a pain trying to get out. So I'm not eating the whole thing, but it is soft. I like softer toffees. And then we have Walker's Nonsuch Treacle Toffees, toffee with treacle molasses flavor. Imagine this, you're part of a 14th century British court and there's subterfuge, backstabbing, and political intrigue. Afraid of being poisoned by someone coveting your estate, you carry around a flask full of treacle? It's true treacle. What? Referred to then in Latin as Therica, was a sweetened medicine used as a general antidote for all poisons, snake bites, and more. Now we're not saying these chewy treacle molasses flavored toffees will save you from everything, but they might just make your day a million times better when you taste the rich, caramelly sweetness of the treacle and feel the soft texture of the toffee once it's in your mouth. So if I get poisoned, just eat toffee. That one's a hard toffee. I'm trying to just like lick it versus eating it because I don't want it to get stuck on my retainers. Oh, that's the difference. This is the type of toffee I don't like, where it kind of just crumbles away. That's just a personal preference. Toffee is great if you like it. I'm just kind of weird with my toffees. But that's okay, because the next one, we got some cookies, all butter shortbread cookies, baked by hand. These are their round butter cookies. The story of these extremely buttery, melt in your mouth shortbread rounds began in just one tiny kitchen in 1975. Helen Dean, who Deans of Huntley is named for, decided to use her delicious secret recipe to bake and sell shortbread to raise money for her husband's band. And the rest is history. Its real history goes back further to the 12th century Scotland, where it was considered simple biscuit bread. I like biscuits and I like bread and I like butter, so this should be good. But this does smell very buttery. My grandma also makes like some really old style butter cookies. Oh, it's crunchy. That is buttery. This would be good with a cup of tea. Crunchy, I don't know what they mean by melt in your mouth. It's not melting, but I don't think a cookie should melt. It is good. That slight like salty sweet from the butter, but it's not like It's not like a sugar cookie. I like butter cookies. All right, next thing, another cookie. Wow, I am getting spoiled with cookies. These are the Ginger Crunch cookies. These ginger biscuits aren't like any other you've ever tried. They got a spicy bite to them that's entirely unique and extremely addictive. But what if we told you that these ginger biscuits were once thought to be a miracle cure? One that could even help protect you from the Black Plague? Ginger, introduced to Britain through medieval trade routes in the 11th century, was considered a cure-all, with many eating it raw, making it into a paste to rub on their entire body. That's pretty wild. I do love ginger, and I love ginger snaps, so I'm excited about these. They packed quite a few into here. Oh, the smell of ginger. Oh, it's a little softer than I was thinking it was going to be. It's like a chewy ginger. The edges are a little crunchier. I can feel myself being cured already from the Black Plague. Is the UK just known for toffee and cookies? I like these though. I make ginger cookies every Christmas. Oh, I didn't do my yum factors. They were out of 4, right? Everything gets a 4. Everything gets a 4. It's all good. So we have another Walker's. Walker's Nonsuch Yummy Banana Toffee. They have to add yummy into it, so you already have in your head this is gonna be good. When bananas arrived in London in 1633, most people weren't sure what to make of them, but they would soon become one of Britain's most popular fruits. Over time, bananas have featured in several British desserts, including the beloved classic banoffee pie, which combines banana slices, gooey toffee sauce, or often dulce de leche, and whipped cream inside a snappy cookie crust. Okay, this one is really hard. There's some bend to it. Oh, it even literally says whack, then unwrap and enjoy. Is that normal for toffee? You're supposed to whack your toffee before eating it? Well, in the midst of me like doing my close-ups and everything, I flipped it upside down because I thought it'd be easier to open it, and it all just came out. So this was not sealed. So I'm not going to eat that one just because it wasn't sealed, and god dang it, it crashed onto the floor and it is everywhere now. And I am not gonna deal with that right now. Okay, we're just gonna give that 4 yums. I'm just gonna assume it tasted great. It was great. This is going great. So the next thing we have is rhubarb and custard flavored bonbons. I've never had a bonbon before. It says soft rhubarb and custard flavored candy. The word bonbon comes from the French word bon, meaning good, so it means good. This is good. Which is a fitting name for these delectable round candies. Bonbons originated in France during the 1600s and eventually made their way to Britain, where they were first enjoyed by the wealthy and elite before industrialization made candy more available to the masses. So now peasants like me can even eat bonbons. This is honestly not what I was expecting a bonbon to be. It's kind of like chalky and really hard. Oh, but it's chewy? Why is it so sour? Wow, that is nowhere near what I thought it was gonna taste like. Why is it so sour? Is that normal? Like, it's making my eyes water. It's so sour. Okay. It's not bad. It literally does remind me of like sour gummies though. Like, my eyes are watering. It tastes like really sugary sweet, which makes sense. It has a crap load of sugar in this. But all I'm tasting is like super soury, which I wouldn't understand. I've had rhubarb before. And rhubarb's sweet, and it's not sour, and custard's definitely not sour. I don't know if it's supposed to taste sour, or if I got a bad batch, or what just happened. Not bad. I'll still give it 4 yums. And just when your brain's thinking sweet, and also you get like something super sour, I'm just like, I'm so confused. What is happening here? But not bad, not bad. Oh, we got some gummies now. Wait, does it say wine gum soft candy? What am I eating? Assorted fruit flavored soft candy. Why does it say wine? In 1909, Charles Gordon Maynard invented wine gums. He had hoped to create a candy with a more refined flavor, one that people might savor like traditional wine. Since wine gums don't contain any real wine, they were originally marketed as an alternative to alcohol, a less sweet, sophisticated candy specifically for grown-ups. Wow, wine gums now come in a variety of fruity flavors, with the darker flavored candies more closely mimicking the flavor of red wine. Okay, we're gonna try a couple. We're gonna try light one and a dark one, because there's lots of colors. There's green, orange, purple, pink. Oh yeah, that's really chewy. That's me trying to bite it in half. It's like a fruit snack. Even adults love fruit snacks. More chewy than a fruit snack, but the flavor's not bad. They said the darker one represents more of a wine flavor, so we're gonna give this a try. I have had wine. I've had red wine and white wine, so let's see. Is it because wines are made from grapes? Is that why they say the darker one represents more like tasting like wine? Because this is the grape flavored of a fruit snack. It's not bad. I love fruit snacks. These ones, maybe they're not my favorite. Oh, I love ginger. The ginger biscuits and these are like fighting for the top spot. Yeah, that's so funny that they made these for adults, but like, it's like an elevated version of a fruit snack. All right, last item. Oh, do we have chips? We have potato crisps. Sorry, not chips. Me and my Americanness. All right. Pickled onion flavored potato chips. Potato chips, or crisps, as they're called in the UK, were invented by accident in 1853 when a customer complained that the thickness of the fried potatoes they had been served and in turn received the thinnest, crispiest slices of potatoes the world had ever seen. The salty snack quickly grew in popularity, and crisps were soon available to purchase in stores where they were sold in barrels or scooped from large containers. Potato chips were originally enjoyed plain, perhaps with a sprinkle of salt, until advances in food technology led to the availability of new and unique flavors in the 1950s. I love all the education that these little booklets give us. It kind of smells like salt and vinegar, but pickled onion. I guess pickling, do you use vinegar when you pickle things? I've never pickled something. Yeah, that is a salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion chip. The thinness of these crisps are very thin. I like them. It's gonna make me cry. 2 of these items have made me cry today. It is very vinegary. Salt and vinegar is not my first choice of chip, just because like it's so much of like that, oh, and too much of it can actually give me a migraine. But it's not bad. The crispiness, the flavor of it. I've never had anything like this. Interesting. Oh, my tongue's tingling a little. These are good though. 4 nums. I feel like I'm getting more efficient with these and I'm getting through them faster. Or maybe I'm just not yapping as much. I'm not really sure. But it's trivia time. We are going to play trivia together. I don't know if anyone actually stays till this part of the video, but I find it really fun. So, number 1. In 2022, UK politician Liz Truss made history by eating the most lettuce ever, finally finding the Loch Ness Monster, serving the shortest term ever as Prime Minister, challenging US President Joe Biden to a friendly thumb war. I have absolutely no clue. Politics isn't really like the main thing in my life I pay attention to. So I'm going to say C, serving the shortest term ever as Prime Minister. It is C. After her predecessor, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, stepped down, Truss was selected as his replacement. She took office on September 6, 2022, and announced her resignation on October 20th. She was Prime Minister for only 50 days, but witnessed 2 of the biggest moments in the past 70 years of British history. Queen Elizabeth II died on September 8th, and King Charles ascended to the throne the same day. Winston Churchill was the last prime minister to welcome a new monarch in 1952. I wonder why she stepped down. I wonder if she was just like, nah, this is just too much, too big events. I can't do that. Very intrigued. Number 2. Northumberland, England is home to the world's deadliest garden, the world's first fish and chips recipe, the world's oldest cemetery, or the world's biggest oyster. Wow. I know absolutely nothing about the UK. I'm terribly sorry. I'm going to guess C again, the world's oldest cemetery. It is actually A, the world's deadliest garden. When a local duke planted the Alnwick Garden in 1750, he likely never imagined it'd be transformed into something lethal, but in 2005, Duchess Jane Percy added the deadliest plants she could find, from nightshades to hemlock, and opened it to visitors who can't taste, touch, or even smell the plants. Yikes. Crazy. I did not know that England had such a deadly garden happening. Number 3, which of the following is the name of a real UK town? Is it A, Dole, Scotland? B, Jesus, there's no way. Llanfairpwll, there's no way. Something in Wales. C, Boggy Bottom, England. D, Moneymore, Northern Ireland. Honestly, I want to go with C again. Boggy Bottom totally sounds like something people would be like, he lives out in Boggy Bottom. Like, the B sounds like way too wild to actually be real. There's just no way. 3. All of the, excuse me, it was a trick question. That's not even fair. There wasn't even an option for all of the above. I hate these trivia things. Okay, 3 is actually all of the above. Clearly, the UK knows how to get creative with its town names. If you can believe it, in Wales is actually the second longest one-word town name in the world, behind New Zealand. I literally typed in how to say and I just put LL and it was the second result. Okay, let's see if it'll pick up on my mic.
Clanvarpith Gwyngyth Figareth Wendrabith Lenticilia go go go.
Let's hear that. Did you miss that? Let's hear it again.
Clanvarpith Gwyngyth Figareth Wendrabith Lenticilia go go go.
Is there a news person saying this?
Just up the road from Clanvarpith Gwyngyth go get a Quindrobos Lenticilia go go go. The temperature got to 21 Celsius.
What a wild name. Even after hearing it so many times, I still wouldn't be able to pronounce that. Good on that weatherman though. That's wild. Okay, question 4. Which list is chronologically correct from oldest to youngest? Oh God. The Great Wall of China, the Pyramids of Giza, Stonehenge, the Colosseum. From oldest to youngest? Isn't Stonehenge the oldest? The Pyramids of Giza, the Great Wall of China, and the Colosseum? Because don't we like not know where this, but we don't know where the Stonehenge came from. Is that what it is? Oh, I have no freaking clue. I'm gonna say B. Stonehenge is the oldest. It is B. That's like the only one that I was like, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure. While all these ancient landmarks took years to complete, the start of Stonehenge construction dates back more than 5,000 years to 3000 BC. The pyramids got their start around 2550 BC. The construction of the Great Wall of China began around 770 BC, and the construction of the Colosseum started in 72 AD. I feel like that was just like an overall like history question, not really pertaining to the UK, but that's okay. Maybe they just don't know a lot of questions asked for the UK. Number 5, which of these words was invented by Shakespeare? Is it dude, wicked, chuggy, or swagger? Now I haven't read a lot of Shakespeare, but D sounds really funny, like him saying someone has swagger. A dude, wicked. I mean, none of these really sound Shakespearean to me, so I'm just gonna say D. It is D. Shakespeare's 1595 play, A Midsummer Night's Dream, was the first time the word swagger, meaning to strut with a defiant air, was used. 400 years later, and the term was repopularized by Jay-Z, this time as a noun meaning bold, self-assurance, and style. So, does this mean Shakespeare had swagger? That's so crazy. It's also like interesting to see like where words come from and like how they can change over time, but like the origin of it, how long ago they were used. True or false? Another name for the UK is Great Britain. Isn't that true? No one get upset at me if I get that wrong. It's false. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Though it's a common mistake, these two names aren't actually interchangeable. The United Kingdom and Great Britain are two different entities. The UK includes England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, while Great Britain includes only England, Scotland, and Wales. I also was terrible at geography, like in social studies when we had to learn it, and all the way until today, clearly. I have never been good at geography. Terribly sorry if I offended anyone. Number 7, how much tea is consumed daily in the UK? Oh my gosh, 30 million cups, 1 billion cups, 100 million cups, 5 million cups. I don't know. They're all in the millions. This is so silly. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna go crazy, a billion. 1 billion cups, B. Is actually C, 100 million. Across the UK, there are over 100 million cups of tea consumed each day, which is almost 37 billion cups per year. The UK also drinks about 70 million cups of coffee per day, but coffee hasn't had nearly the same impact on British culture. Yeah, they love their tea, I know that. I just don't, some of these are trick questions. Okay, number 8, final question. King Henry VIII loved food so much that he extended the royal kitchen at Hampton Court Palace to 55 rooms. Which of these is a real dish served at royal banquets? Is it grilled beaver tail, whale meat, whole roasted peacock, or a roasted swan? A roasted swan. What would royalty? I feel like a peacock would be like a big display. Maybe they could do something with the feathers. I don't feel like a beaver is like that impressive. A whale would be impressive, but a whole whale, you have to kill a whole whale. I feel like that's a lot of meat. Or a roasted swan. Mine is between a whole roasted peacock or a roasted swan. So I'm gonna go with C, a peacock. It is. Bruh. They did another all of the above. That is not how this works. Could you imagine taking a test in school and you just gotta choose an answer, but you're like, JK, I was actually supposed to choose all of them. Meals included up to 14 courses and were prepared by 200 kitchen staff. This is maybe the least newsworthy thing about Henry VIII. He also had 6 wives, and his desperation to annul his first marriage because she failed to produce a male heir led to major religious reform in England and a feud with the Pope, but boy, he could throw a party. What on earth? That is so crazy. The more you know? I'm all for it. And again, there is a recipe in the back. I will be making that recipe in a different video, so stay tuned for that. But there you have it. That was the United Kingdoms, the Universal Yums. I had a blast with this still. All of these have been really, really fun. These were good flavors. Now, granted, I feel like quite a few were just toffee because they treated these ones as 2. So like you get 2 treats with that. And then one of my toffees coming open. So I'm like, what the, it's just, I have a toffee floor. I need to go sweep that up. But let me know down below in the comments if you have heard of any of these treats, or if you're from the UK, how did you do on that quiz? I had such a good time. I really, really love these. There are a few more. I gotta go back to World Market and pick out a few more because I would like to do everywhere in the world. It's like my own little way of traveling there without getting to travel there. So with all that being said, go and enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope something good happens to you. Bye. Thank you.